Welcome back. As we get closer to the heart of hurricane season, the tropics are becoming more active, and now is the time to brush up on the emergency preparedness plans for your family before we have a hurricane or a storm threat in the Gulf. So let's welcome Dr. Jeffrey Elder. He is the Chief Medical Officer at University Medical Center, with some really good reminders and also just a great new development, a brand new clinic that we'll get to in a second. But first of all, great to have you here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So let's talk about the basics. If there is a storm that is threatening us, what are the documents that you need to collect when you say get your paperwork?
Yeah, really, it's getting ready before, have a plan before the storm. You know, have your social security cards, your birth certificates, your passports. Have all that in a water-safe, watertight, sealed plastic container that you can bring with you. Also, list of your medical problems and list of your medications so that if you have to leave, you have that with you and you can just take it and go.
And talk about how important it is to know where you're going to go for care in the event that you do need it during a storm, and knowing when to go for care.
Yeah, if you have a chronic medical condition, really now's the time to talk to your doctor and figure out what is the plan. So if you're pregnant, what happens if I have to leave, you know, and deliver somewhere else? Right. If you are undergoing chemotherapy or have a chronic medical condition that really needs care all the time, work with your physician now to figure out what am I going to do if I have to leave. And just otherwise, you know, have everything ready. You know, have your list of medications, have your medications. So when you have to leave, you want to have at least a week's supply of medications or possibly 2 weeks, and get those medications refilled prior to a storm.
Doctor, talk about just when we start to see, we ask people, send us your pictures, and we see these adorable pictures of the kids playing in the water and all the things that we culturally do and have fun with when the minor storms hit. Talk about the dangers of that behavior and how do you do those things safely?
Yeah, you know, you really just have to watch it because, you know, when you're here after a storm and there's water in the streets, there are chemicals, there are other things in the water that you just don't want to be around that can be both an irritant or even cause an infection or worse. There's other things you have to worry about for downed power lines, or just an open manhole that you don't know is there, or the water is extremely deep and somebody tries to drive through it. And so those are things you have to stay safe. And so we don't want to see people in the hospital after a storm because of some accident that occurs. And so you just really have to watch it. You have to be careful. You know, after storms, we often don't have power, and people utilize generators. And so you have to make sure that when you're using that generator, you are, you know, using it safely. So use it outdoors, away from doors and windows, not in a garage, and just be safe so that you and your family can make it through without any problems.
And finally, you guys have an announcement of a brand new clinic specifically for first responders that has opened. Tell us what the passion behind that was and how that's going to work once we're in the heat of a storm. Yeah,
so, you know, previously we had a first responder clinic that was started by Dr. Norman McSwain in the area. He worked with the city. He was an EMS and police medical director, and we want to continue that for our first responders in the area. And so we are starting a first responder clinic. It's easy access to get people in and out. It'll be part of our normal clinic operations, and so we'll have it there, you know, anytime a first responder needs it. We can either get them scheduled or do some walk-ins and get them there. You know, in case of a storm, you know, we want our first responders to be, you know, taken care of, and so we'll be there for them. Our emergency rooms will be open, and we're there to take care of whoever we need to.
Really important work. Dr. Jeffrey Elder, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks a lot.
Absolutely. All right, guys, still to come in the Fox 8 Kitchen.